We start the episode by meeting a new character, Kaʻahumanu, played by Luciane Buchanan, on the island of Maui. She's watching the stars and asks a star reader about one of them. He tells her a story about an ancient warrior who settled the Hawaiian Islands. When she asks about lands beyond their own, he says there are none worth living in. Elsewhere on Maui, a patrol finds a canoe from Hawaii, but before they can react, they are ambushed and killed. The attackers are led by Moku, a Hawaiian war chief who is looking for Kaʻahumanu. Later, she secretly meets with him, and we learn that she is the daughter of Moku and the sister of the Maui king. Moku warns that war is coming and urges her to return to Hawaii with him. However, he has also promised her hand in marriage to the Hawaiian chief, which she clearly dislikes. Moku has to leave, but Kaʻahumanu's mother promises to send her later. Meanwhile, on Oahu, Prince Kūpule, Brandon Finn, is upset with his father, King Kahekili, Temuera Morrison, for lying to the people and using those lies as an excuse to attack the island. At the same time, Kaʻiana, Jason Momoa, and his family are being guarded by Maui soldiers. Kaʻiana is summoned to meet with Kahekili, but when the king arrives, he finds only Kaʻiana's weapon broken on the ground, a symbol of rebellion. When he rushes to the camp, Kahekili discovers that the guards are dead and Kaʻiana's family has escaped. He correctly guesses they have fled to Maui to rescue someone still left behind. Kūpule and another advisor follow them, taking many soldiers along. Kaʻiana and his family travel by boat through a stormy night. They hear a bell in the distance, unaware that a massive European wooden ship is silently passing through the fog. The next morning, they arrive at Maui and begin searching for Heke, the last member of their group. They find out she's in a far-off valley planting herbs after a ritual. Kaʻiana goes off alone and is spotted by a Maui soldier who alerts Kūpule and the others. Kaʻiana runs and his family uses the distraction to escape. At the same time, the crew from the European ship lands on Maui. They're just looking to gather food and supplies for their journey while avoiding the fate of Captain James Cook, who was killed on Hawaii years before. Kaʻahumanu visits the prophetess Taula, asking her about her future. Taula warns her that she will disappoint both her father and her future husband. However, she also says that happiness will come when a guardian finds her. But there's a twist. The gods are afraid of Kaʻahumanu, and she might one day break the world. Kaʻiana's family finds Heke, but Kaʻiana himself is still running. He's injured when a rock launched by a sling hits him. He hides in the tall grass and even distracts the soldiers by tossing a piglet at them, hoping the mother boar will charge them, which works. Injured, Kaʻiana hides in a cave for shelter from the storm. That cave turns out to be where Kaʻahumanu lives. She introduces herself and shares that she has been hiding from King Kahekili her entire life because of her birth. She also tells him about how her father fought off Captain Cook years ago. Kaʻiana wants to find his family, and Kaʻahumanu agrees to help. Meanwhile, the European sailors are resting by a river, washing and gathering food. Suddenly, Maui soldiers ambush them, stealing a pistol from one sailor. Just then, Kaʻiana and Kaʻahumanu walk in. Both groups are surprised. One of the sailors raises a gun at Kaʻiana, even though the leader says not to fire. The shot misses. Kaʻiana throws a knife, but it's not at the sailor. It's at a Maui warrior sneaking up from behind, saving them. Afterward, Kaʻiana and Kaʻahumanu continue on, but the gunshot has alerted the pursuing soldiers. Kaʻiana tells Kaʻahumanu to take his family back to Hawaii, while he stays behind to distract the soldiers. Kaʻahumanu finds his family, and they argue about what to do next. She informs them about Kaʻiana's plan. They prepare to leave the island by boat. Just before they set sail, a white explorer who had been knocked out earlier finds them. His fellow sailors have already left. The family decides to leave with him since they can't wait for Kaʻiana any longer. Meanwhile, Kaʻiana is being hunted and ends up trapped at a cliff's edge. He fights off some attackers but is eventually captured. When Prince Kūpule arrives, Kaʻiana suddenly leaps off the cliff into the ocean below to escape. Later, Kaʻiana wakes up on the European ship. He staggers up to the deck, confused by everything around him. He looks out and sees they're already sailing far away from the Hawaiian Islands.